Guys, I'm sorry. I've got to do 2 in 1 week. I normally don't send out a principal's corner, but at a maximum once a week. But I'm in here on Friday afternoon in Principles of Biomedical Science, and this is just too good not to share with you. So I'm going to quit talking. I'm going to turn it over. Let me have this, Miss Lawson. Tell me, Miss Lawson, what are we doing?
We have drugs in the classroom.
Oh, Lord.
We have a dead patient. We're trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
She had pills found at when we found her body, and they're trying to determine what is the substance that was found on her body and to analyze the rest of the clues.
Well, that's a terrible thing, and we're certainly not making light of anything, but on the same token, it's a very real-world experience. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And so this would be used mainly if somebody went into a forensic. What could this be used in? Something real-world relevant?
A toxicology lab, when you're trying to determine what has made someone sick, what type of chemical they've been exposed to, what kind of medication has made them ill, to discover new drugs as well.
Wonderful. So what all is, in being that this is Principles of Biomedical Science, tell me what all, being that it's very cross-curricular, what all subjects would be used in this one particular lesson?
We're actually using every subject that the students have taken. They have English, where they have to identify the summary statement for the introduction to the unit.
Right.
They're using their math skills as they analyze the data. They're looking at their science with their chemistry, their biology, and actually history, because we look at a little bit about what is the history of how medicine and these careers have evolved over time to get where they are today.
Wonderful. Listen, let's walk in here. I'm going to show you the classroom. And I'm going to go back here. It's awful quiet. Parents, I want you to know it's not normally this quiet in here. But, all right, let's go back here and let's ask. We have drugs. I know drugs back here. Guys, I'm going to zoom in. Now, let me slide by you. What do we have? Oh, excuse me. What do we have here? I just happen to see that these are different types of drugs. Parents, don't panic. These are not really these particular drugs. It's just we're labeling them that way. But we have all kind of different drugs here that we're trying to see if we're creating a toxicology report. Now, what are we doing right here on the scale? Guys, tell me what we're doing.
Right now, we're weighing them so that they are all 0.5 grams.
And we're weighing them for what reason? Tell me quick.
Because a girl named Anna Garcia died, so we have to take different types of drugs and we have to compare them in order to determine what was the cause of her death.
Very good, very good. Now, once we weigh them to get down to whatever the desired weight is, what are we going to do?
We're going to try different indicators and see how they react to them.
And see if it matches up. Is that fair to say? Matches up with what was found in her system.
If there's two that react the same way, then they're probably a match.
Gotcha. And so, do you know right now, either one of you, does anybody know what is going to be the result, or it's going to be news to you as it is to everybody else?
We have a guess. We have a sort of a guess.
Yeah, sort of a guess.
But that's all it is a guess. So if you were really creating a toxicology report, and if someone's going to go out in the media and to the parents, or to the family of the person that had the deceased, there can be no guess. It has to be exact. So will you know exactly when you're through with this report?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Thanks, guys. We got another group here, guys. I'm going to slide right in here. Now, what are you doing? It looks like you're putting a dye on different substances. Somebody tell me, fellas, what are we doing?
It's a different type of indicator, and it just shows what happens when you put the different indicator in. And we've got different substances that are common at crime scenes. And so what we've done is we put it into here, and it's going to tell us like which ones match up to which indicators match up between the different substances. And so it should tell us what she had.
Okay, you're talking about the deceased
Yes.
individual.
Yes.
Very good, very good, very good. Guys, y'all got anything to add to that? Okay, good deal. Let me get in close real quick, real briefly. Now, tell me quickly with these dyes, and everybody, there's notation going on here, and I assume that each one of them you're notating if the appearance, texture, reaction to the indicator, and the reaction to indicator, well, 3 different times, and then you draw a conclusion. Is that fair to say?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good.
They'd like to tell you what they've done.
All right, coming over here to the microscope.
We're seeing how hair samples can help identify a suspect in a crime.
Gotcha.
And so they're all very unique, and it's 100% just like your own. So each hair you have only belongs to you.
Great. Awesome. So guys, do y'all have any matches right here, or is there a match? Tell me what you're trying to accomplish.
Yes, there's some pictures from the crime, and
They're actually crime scene pictures. Let's go to it.
here's the one found at the crime.
Right.
And we think it's Anna Garcia's
Right.
because they look identical. You can see the cuticles right here the same. And,
Yes. Very good. And so we think there might be a match, and we think there could have been a crime committed. Is that correct? Awesome. That's great, guys. Listen, everybody, I'm going to go to the last thing. I'm going to go to the tables, because at the tables there are groups of students doing things also, and we have very much a collaborative experiment here. Guys, put you on the spot here. Tell me, pretty girls, what is going on and what you guys are doing. Now, you're obviously not working with the chemicals and you're not working with the microscopes, but you're working on a laptop. What are you putting in? Tell me what you're doing, because I truly have no clue.
We're analyzing for the blood splatters, and that was at the crime scene. That was on the crime.
You are analyzing the blood splatters. How are you doing that on a laptop? Please explain.
Well, we're going to design an experiment to help us analyze it better, but we have to research it first. So
Well, very impressive. And there are a large group of people doing different things. Very much an interactive lesson, very much a cross-curricular lesson, very much many activities going on. Guys, is there anybody else wants to add anything? I'm going one more place. All right. Guys, what you guys got going on? Looks like fingerprints. Fill me in.
We're looking at fingerprints to match with the ones found at the crime scene to tell which person would have them on the ridge patterns in them.
Wonderful. Do we have any matches yet?
It looks as if the own victim had her same fingerprint. That's what it looks like it was.
Oh,
She has
so
a
it might
plain
be that there was only one person in the. Is that
Yes, sir.
the conclusion that there may not be a crime scene per se, but okay. And I guess I'm talking here, but should let y'all talk because y'all know and I don't. All right, hold this for me. Feel me.